Hi, everyone. I'm Teri Lindeberg, and I'm here doing another video in my series of videos that are detailing my spiritual and healing experiences. This is episode 5, and I am here today to talk about an experience I had in, I think, 2022, where I actually saw an apparition, a spirit, a real spirit in physical form. And it was so incredibly neat. I wasn't practicing seeing in the spirit like you saw in my video that I just did. It was something that just happened to me out of the blue one night in the middle of the night. So 2022 was when Shelby, I think I had Shelby at the time, my dog, who was a puppy, like very young. So he didn't see it, I don't think, or he didn't act. He wasn't bothering me when this happened. And I probably came out with him in the middle of the night, although I can't remember. I can't remember him in this, but because what happened was just so wild. So I wasn't focused. So I can't be sure if he was there with me or not, or came out with me. So I came out into my living room where I'm at right now in the middle of the night. It was dark. I didn't turn on any lights. And I walked straight out into my living room. It's like a living room, family room combo. And as you may recall from one of my other videos, I have these big doors. They're 8 foot tall by 16 feet wide, and they look far out into my views. So I have long range views here. And the night was probably a moonlit night because I could see this thing, and it was outside. It was right outside my big glass doors, staring at me. And and so it was kind of lit up so I could see it. And it was basically all black. It was like sand, black sand. And it was moving. It was kind of like shimmering, like I could see through it, but it was there, and I could kind of see the outlines of everything and what it was. And it was kind of I still feel to this day it was a man. It was a man. It was taller than me. I'm 5'7", so it might have been 6 foot or 6'2", 6'1", maybe 6'1", maybe not super tall. It was broad, almost like it had an overcoat on. Its head was also kind of large, and it seemed like it had straight kind of hair that, not like a short cut on a guy. It had more like hair that kind of just came down, right? And it was just standing there staring at me. This thing was just, it was big, and it was just staring at me. And honestly, when I saw it, of course I studied it quickly, up and down, all around, just studied it and just looking at it. And I was fascinated. I had no fear. Isn't that odd? Like I'm seeing an apparition. I have zero fear for some. I'm excited. I mean, I wasn't laughing, but I was in a way. And I said to it, I said, after I studied it for a second or two, right? I said to it, I said, I know it. And I pointed at it and I said, I know what you are. You're a spirit. You're an evil spirit. You're a spirit. No. I said, you are not coming in here. You are not coming in here. You get going. You get right on moving. And I pointed to the left and I said, you get right on moving. You are not to bother anyone in this house. And it did. It went right to the left and vanished. And I was just like, wow, that was like wild. that was so incredibly wild. Um, and I don't know what I did after that. I probably just paced around. But I've never forgotten that ever. And I never will, because that was the coolest thing ever. I've not yet, and this is 2026, February, I've not yet seen, I don't think I've seen, although I've got to review my notes. I don't think I've seen another one. That was a one-off. That was a one and only. Which is just wild. I mean, you see these TV shows, right, of these paranormal, whatever. Sometimes I watch that, right? But I actually don't believe it because it's acting. I don't like TV. I think everyone on TV is an actor and just a complete bullshit artist. But here we go. This was real. This happened. I mean, all of my videos, you guys, if you've known me throughout my life, I think the one thing you'll say about me is she tells the truth. This is someone who's so authentic. She never lies. She tells everything is straight up. I'm a straight shooter my whole life. I've never been anything but that. And so all these things I'm telling you are 100%, they happen, they're real. I'm trying to be as authentic as I can here to just educate everyone on what life is like in case this happens to you. And, maybe you won't also be so scared of it, or we don't know what's coming. I mean, these are times that are just wild, I think. Sorry, I'm getting a little cough in my throat. Anyways, I remember saying to someone, telling them about this story, and they laughed and said, "Oh, so you just sent it to the next neighbor?" And I said, oh my gosh, did I? I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. And they just laughed and said, had a bunch of jokes about where it went. And I just thought, oh gosh, that's really awful. And then I later on, again, telling it to another person and added that in. And then they said, well, I think you're supposed to, bring it up. And I said, of course. Of course. Oh, I was so new still to everything that sometimes that, you have to go through these experiences to know. Now I would know exactly what to do without even a question, because I'm so sort of experienced now, or have unlocked all my abilities, a lot of them that I know now, but then I didn't. But yes, so that is what you want to do. You want to, this is some of these apparitions and spirits that are here, they're kind of trapped souls here on earth. They for whatever reason when they died, they weren't able to go up, or they didn't want to. It could be a lot of things. So they're here and they're stuck here and they're floating. And the best thing that we can do for them is to lift them up to heaven, to Jesus, to our Creator, lift them up so that they can be healed, whatever healing they need to go through, review their life, whatever happens after we pass. There's lots of theories. So we need to do that. And that was, like I mentioned, that was one of the things that Jesus in the Bible, that we were taught, although most people don't do this, we're supposed to be doing this. This is the 4 things he gave us to do: heal emotionally, heal physically, cast out evil spirits and demons, and raise the dead. So we as earthlings, we as humans, as mankind, we are given, he gave us those. We have that. He basically, and we do. Look at me. Like, I've kind of been unlocking it, but we can do this. We can lift them up. So, just by telling them to go up. And asking Jesus, take them now. I do believe that is exactly how that would happen. Anyways, so freaking cool. It was so cool to see that. It was a highlight of my life to be able to see that and to go through that experience. And that is my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, I don't know, if you care to like the video, that would be great. And if you want to comment and just say hi, I really appreciate it. Thanks, Anna, for commenting about this one. I appreciate it. And if you want to subscribe, that would be awesome, because I'm going to keep doing them. So not to miss them by any chance, you can just subscribe and I think you'll just, you'll know when my next video is. And please share it. Please share, let people know. I think they're kind of interesting, especially in this weird world where, oh my God, everything is just a bit dull, isn't it? And we just want to move on. We want this place to be great. So that's why I'm trying to get this done now. It's better late than never. I've been waiting for years. I have not had the courage to talk about these things, but I'm trying to do it now because I feel like if I do it now, it's done, and I can move on to some other things that I want to do. But I have to get this done because it's so important. And I just feel like my intuition tells me my higher self or God or my guardians, my angels, my family out there, they want me to do this. So I'm doing it, and I'm sharing, and enjoy. I love you all, and I hope you have a very good day, night, and soon to be weekend. Okay, bye.